Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So today we have another story from Reddit. We're calling this series Toy Stories. Shout out to you, Miss Sparkle. But before we get started, if you're not 18, get a phone to your mama, tell your auntie, I said like, share, and subscribe. How your grandma doing? Okay. So listen, this lady, I'm assuming it's a lady, posted on Reddit, have you ever masturbated next to your partner while they were sleeping? Then she says, if you've done this, have they ever woke up and did you stop or did you keep going? So before I start reading these comments, let me just let you know that I get caught masturbating all the time. And this is kind of what I do. It's highly normal. I don't really care if you sleep or not. If you wake up and then you can help. And if you don't wake up, well, then stay asleep. But let's read what they said in the comment section. So somebody said that it's the easiest way for her to have an orgasm, and a lot of times she'll tell him the next morning about the type of porn she was watching or the fantasy she used to get herself there, having to be quiet if he starts to wake up, stop while I'm in the middle. And she said it makes her orgasm stronger, which it probably do, it probably do. I bet that it does. Almost like the thrill of getting caught, but you don't get caught, but you want to get caught. Anyway, let's move on to the next comment, girl. I understand exactly where you coming from. And so the next person said, absolutely. And his girl don't never wake up. And Mr. Sneaky Thing, he said, yeah, I do it all the time when I can't sleep. I guess, yeah, you can masturbate if you can't go to sleep. That'll help you go to sleep. Sometimes you need a little pick me up, okay? And ain't nothing wrong with that. So it looked like a few people, somebody said several times. Mr. Advanced Village, he said he does it all the time because his wife usually falls asleep before she do. And if she wake up, she might help him. She might get down to business or she might just watch him till he finish. I like y'all little relationship, honey. Kudos to y'all. That's a beautiful thing right there. Moving on. The next person said, yes, quite a few times, but I have to be careful. Like, what do you have to be careful for? This is your partner. Like, what are you being careful about? You being careful not to wake them up so they ain't got to go to work? It's like, I don't understand what the problem is. I don't feel like nobody should have an issue with their partner masturbating. Like, what the hell is wrong with that? Self care is the best care. Anyway, the next person, Mr. Sco70, he do it every night. Why? I mean, are y'all not having sex and just masturbating? Like, I guess that's my question to these people. I'm gonna have to write a comment and ask, are y'all even having penetrative sex? Because it's a lot of people who be laying beside their partners at night masturbating, trying not to wake them up. Are y'all scared? What are you scared for? I can't. And so, plastic material, he said yes, with his ex-girlfriend. Long story short, she was a horrible person. He felt trapped and didn't know what to do and certainly didn't want to fuck her. So he just jerked off next to her most nights. What? Sir, what you mean? That's toxic? Come again? I'm glad that you are no longer in that situation anymore because that sounds horrible. That sounds really horrible. For God forbid, listen, if you is not giving the toy lady the D, you got to go. Okay. Anyway, Mr. Smooth Talker, he says one of my married pals messages me as he's wonking by his wife asleep. We both try to get off telling each other at which point our cocks are at, and he often comes first, which makes me get off. Yeah, let me make sure I ain't tripping because, yeah, do you see this? He said one of his, listen, he said one of his married pals message each other as they're masturbating, laying in the bed beside their wives, and they both get off on telling each other about their penises and when they come. So you gay. So y'all gay. Listen, get out that fucking closet. See, Reddit, you motherfuckers play too much for me, Reddit. You play too much for me. Sir, what are you talking about? You go be with the love of your life. Why is you laying next to this woman while she sleep and having fantasies about being with a fucking man? I'm not following, sir. I don't understand, sir. And look, totally ain't did you. Let me just move along swiftly and professionally because that's done took me back, and I don't want to read no more comments because, Chad, Reddit be going off. All I want to know is, sir, why haven't you came out the closet and told your wife that you gay, as well as your friend? Why are you wasting this lady's time? Please stop masturbating next to your wife while talking to another man, sir. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in to Toy Stories. That's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all have a good day. And always, always, always remember, unless you are married to a woman and you're texting your male friends talking about each other penises, masturbation is meditation. So go play with yourself. Okay.